Duck Dom feeling a little bit too safe, as Nuguri will finally be subbed in. It comes down to the final game for them potentially for Nuguri to
Mumu's got two, Faker's got two. I'm not going to go all the way, but level 1, definitely where Duck Dom is going to get a lot of power here.
Wrong maybe for going onto Canyon, but maybe exactly right for going into the bottom lane, as now the engage comes in onto Kellen here. The Ignite already put on, and you can see with the red buff, Kellen is just fresh meat, and down he will go. That is first blood to Owner already. Probably calculating that for why he was getting aggressive there. Nuguri, a very aggressive player, as now he will go in with the Dominus. Does not care about the World Ender, but Zeus is going in. A heavy trade that looks to be in favor of Nuguri for the moment, as Zeus is trying to get those cooldowns back. With Faker, who is going to get in here first, but the binding is good on to T1's jungler. It's now the follow-up fight. They're going to try to burst down Faker, but he immediately goes in that ult, and then Owner's going to be followed up on, and that's a double kill already for Nuguri. In this top river, they get the Rift Herald as well. Very clean.
The Draven lane, Sicaria, we did see, is going to try to take the Scuttle. But look at the decisive way in which Damwon Kia play this out. Draven ult comes through, but Nuguri just instantly comes in, deletes him. And with the binding there, the Cyclone is not going to be able to stop the collapse. One more time. This is a Nuguri call. Well, yep, he does call for it, I was going to say. And he just comes in, takes out the Lissandra. It's a double kill.
Yeah, pretty stuff.
Yeah. Whirling Death helping out with that extra damage on
AoE. Not going to be easy, especially at this early part.
Oh, Zeus messing up there on the dash. Dominus already pressed, trying to bully Zeus out of the lane, even getting some help from his buddy Swain.
Keys to the city here,
Nuguri in a lot of trouble here, actually. Does not have any cooldowns. Just going to try to get burst down, but actually he should be okay. Nearly trades it back. As he will not.
As here comes Faker from the flank.
He's got a really nice position, but this teleport should be spotted. Will it be spotted on time? Faker's getting in there. They're looking for the Wombo. They get into that back line, and they're going to decimate the Draven once again as the Swain survives through a long period of time. And Nuguri is so huge in this fight, but he cannot get on top of the Kalista. And T1, they do it again, this time from behind. The push, go back, buy their items, be back on the map, which they couldn't quite do on time. But this fight was just insane.
And it's just Faker with the rest of this comp working as intended. Like, he claws into the control ward, and you could just screenshot there, like photos taken moments before disaster. As look at the stopwatch usage. You mentioned the stopwatch advantage Damwon Kia had, but you're just buying time for the inevitable, unfortunately, as Nuguri does what he can, but Draven dies basically immediately, so there isn't any follow-up damage. There is no look. He's trying to find an angle here in the Drake pit.
Oh, they know he's there, though. They do know he's there this time, but goes to use, and he's got his happy feet going here a little bit. Still has flash, but he has been isolated. Nice amount of damage to him. There's the stopwatch now, as then he will go down.
Yeah, and it's crazy how both these games 2 and 3.
Zeus is like, fight me, you won't. And okay, looks
TP.
like he just barely got out of that one. Yeah, TP does come in. Nuguri in a rough spot here. Does have teleport himself as Faker gets over the wall, and that will be a kill secured here for now. The 5 for this play.
They want to get more control here. Damwon Kia, it's not a whole lot of vision here anymore on the Baron themselves.
That hurt.
That's some Morgana for you. You end up getting a stun.
Oh!
And then from a million miles away, Duck Dom snipes him. Who says Draven's not long range?
Yeah, well, we do have teleport coming on in. Owner is still here. And he is behind the pit looking for it now, as we do have double smite here for the side of Dominus. Faker gets in and gets blown up immediately, and Zeus is like, well, I gotta get out now.
Duckdom gets black shielded here. There's no Aatrox angle for him. This should be the Baron.
Owner does get in, and nope, it's gonna go the way of Damwon Kia, as one by one, the dominoes do fall here. Another kill into the
Damwon Kia, even though they have a teleport on the Renekton to be side laning, is not a good look here.
Guma, there is a lot of other players there, not just Kellen. As now the engage not going to work this time into the concave that Damwon Kia do back into.
But T1 get control of the Baron from this if Zeus can get out.
Oh, binding there once again. Faker has to stasis. Owner doesn't get the engage, and Damwon Kia, they back straight up into that concave. They can just win.
Even though this is not necessarily optimal, they're trying to contest.
Yeah, and this is a little bit rough. Okay, we have the flash on in now, trying to get on top of Nuguri, who is all alone. And look at the zoning right now from Faker. Gets into that ultimate. Nuguri gets extremely low and just isolated and killed as in goes Keria. Not sure about that one, as he's just going to die.
Not to play this fight.
Everything was good up until that moment for T1, but now they're just being...
on the return engage, so there isn't a follow-up here. This is the moment Faker teleports in, and Nuguri's like, oh, my team is not here. He's caught instantly by Keria's bandage toss. Has to stay
Baron
immediately, and they are doing Baron. This is T1
very
doing Baron.
Important. They have no idea, and you see Canyon is moving over right now. We have Duckdom is backing, as now he's going to come over, as they do spot this out, and in fact, they should be able to stop it once Faker... oh, man.
He doesn't want to flash.
Yeah.
Okay, he got his claw.
He's just waiting.
Binding is essentially just the golden gun. Like, if you hit somebody with that alone, they die.
Okay, trying to get on in here. There's only two of them now. They're going to force a flash. So now the binding comes in. There's that golden gun. Owner is whirling death away from actual death as
Keria.
Canyon is so fast. The Cloud Soul actually helping out a lot alongside of the Cloud Rift. He just...
I mean, there's so much siege here, so much poke with these pools.
Okay, Keria has got to go in now. Faker gets into the back line, but doesn't end up doing too much as they are not able to blow up the back line this time around. Guma is hopping it out, a huge cyclone. But that is not nearly enough. Feels like the wallet's a bit heavy here for the side of Damwon Kia, and they will be able to take at least one game in this series and bring us to 2-1. Damwon Kia will push to end.
Now, Damwon Kia have done it. Just a better setup here for fights. They got ahead. Their comp is the anti-T1 composition. Bindings were great from Canyon all game long. Out farms Owner.
살짝 가봐. 방배. 일단 너 앞라인. 나 존나 있는데. 나 방패 한테 볼게. 할리 노플이야. 끝난데? 나타. 평타. 센터 아니네. 나이스. 야 미안하다. 나 근데 비싼 디테일을 못 찾았네. 그거 얘기도 많은데 시작할게. 얘기하긴 했어. 까비. 잘해보자. 단판. 화이팅.